What is up, my magic malcontents and miscreants? Risen Dragon here with a fun deck tech for you. Today, in honor of Memorial Day here in the United States, we are doing a red, white, and blue deck, also known as Jeskai. And this is a very interesting, but totally Risen Dragon type deck, calling it American Dragons. And there's some very interesting interactions with this build. It is a dragon-themed deck. I don't want to say it's a dragon tribal deck, because obviously we've got some cards in there that are not dragon based, but we do have some very interesting additions, some very interesting cards. So let's get into it. Okay, a lot of the interactions here are with our non-creature spells and this young lady right here, Narset Enlightened Exile. Creatures you control have prowess. Whenever Narset Enlightened Exile attacks, exile target non-creature, non-land card with mana value less than Narset's power from a graveyard and copy it. You may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. So you might be saying, well, how does that fit in a dragon deck? Well, we're running so many other non-creature cards. Let's get into them. We're running a bunch of invasions. We're running a bunch of instants and sorceries and all those things. So let's get into it. We're running 3 copies of Consider because we need to filter our draws. Play with Fire for some really face damage and or spot removal. Syncopate to keep threats off the board. Shivan Devastators so we can get in with Flying and Haste. There's our first of our dragons. We're also running Invasion of Gobakan. So basically what this does is it imprisons our opponent's cards. For as long we can, when it enters the battlefield, we look at target opponent's hand, exile a non-land card from it. As long as the card remains exiled, its owner may play it. You may, a spell cast this way may cost 2. Not may cast, costs 2 more to cast. When it is defeated, it becomes Light Shield Array. At the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature that attacked this turn, sack it, and we gain hexproof and indestructible till end of turn. Invasion of Tarkir. When it enters the battlefield, reveal any number of dragon cards from your hand. When you do, it deals X plus 2 damage to any other target, where X is the number of cards revealed this way. When it is defeated, okay, when it becomes Defiant Thundermaw. Whenever a dragon you control attacks, it deals 2 damage to any target. Okay, so we're running a bunch of dragons. We're running 2 Dissipates. We're also running 2 Invasions of Regatha. Now here is where it becomes a very interesting deck. When it enters the battlefield, it deals 4 damage to another target battle or opponent, and 1 damage to up to 1 target creature. Now, we can go, like, if we get this in our hand, there's 12 damage to the face. Okay? We're running 3 copies. That's where I'm doing the math. And then it becomes Disciples of the Inferno. If a non-creature source you control would deal damage to a creature or battle or opponent, it deals that much damage plus 2 instead. You pair this with the Defiant Thundermaw. Well, I don't know. Does that work? Non-creature source. So, whenever so no, that wouldn't work. But it does have prowess, and we are running so many other copies of non-creature cards. It is a really powerful addition to this deck. That said, that might be our weak link, and when we go into the sideboard, we'll see. We are running 2 Sarkhan Soul of Flame. Dragon spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. When a dragon enters a battlefield under your control, you may have Sarkhan Soul of Flame become a copy of it until end of turn, except its name is Sarkhan Soul of Flame, and it's legendary in addition to its other types. Interesting stuff here. We're running 4 Atsushis. If you don't know what Atsushi does, when it dies, exile the top 2 cards of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play those cards. Or we create 3 treasure tokens. I like to go with the tokens because resources, yes. We are running 4 Manaform Hellkite. We're only running 3 Atsushis, by the way. 4 Manaform Hellkite. Again, we're running so many non-creature spells that this is a worthwhile addition. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create an XX Red Dragon Illusion creature token with Flying and Haste, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast that spell. And, of course, we exile it at the end of our next end step. And we're running AO, the Sky. When it dies, we put either 2 +1/+1 counters on each permanent you control. That's a creature or a vehicle. Or we look at the top 7 cards of our library, put any number of non-land permanent cards with total mana value 4 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So, that's the deck we are running. Okay, we can see there's a lot of interactions here. We have some prowess stuff, prowess here. Just in obviously you have the interactions between Sarkhan and a few of these Dragony Beasties. So, when it comes to sideboard, we're running 2 Spell Pierce, 2 Dissipates, 3 Brotherhood's End, 2 Loran's Escapes, 3 Surge of Salvations, 2 Enduring Angels, and 1 Sunfall. In fact, we might take out one of these. Let's switch into this mode here. We are running... Oops, where'd it go? No, I don't want to do that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take out one of these, put that in there, and then we're going to take and put Sunfall in here, just at least for this, so we have some mass removal. Never mind the dog, she's ticking off the cats. We have 2 new cats, so that clicking sound in the back you hear is her. But anyways, for those of you that are new to my channel, we do a best of 1 and we do a best of 3. So you can see how this deck functions in either of those environments. So without further ado, let's get to the American Dragons games. We are against Odds for our best of 1 matchup. They are a silver 4, we are a silver 2, and we are gonna, yeah, I'll keep this. Start off a bit slow with our tap land, but we're against mono red. Yeah, of course we are. Okay, totally fine. So let's see, we're gonna do this. Yeah, we'll take that. We need that. Another Phoenix chick. Okay, cool. Monster Swift Spear. Cool. Hasty. To Sarkhan. They have Obliterating Bolt, probably. I'm gonna let it go. They've got a trick. They've got Ancestral Anger or something like that. No? Interesting. Bloodthirsty Adversary. Fine. Well, what we can do is we can do this. Okay, well, where were you last round? Alright. They kill my Atsushi, I'm gonna be okay with that. Kill my Sarkhan, though, and that's gonna be a problem. Block you, block you. We do have to start blocking here, because... reasons. They'll gain prowess. Yep, that's fine. And they'll kill my Atsushi. Yep. And we'll create a bunch of treasure tokens. We'll use 1 to consider. Don't really need more land. Okay, well, here's what we do. Let's do this instead. Invasion of Tarkir. Yeah. Boom. Okay, cool. Is this how we rebound? Nope. Maybe. Ah, okay, well, maybe not. Alright, we'll do this. Let's swing. Boom. Cast. Boom. Excellent. Got him. Alright, let's go to the best of 3. We are against Boomerang. A silver 3. We are going to play first. I like this hand. I like it a lot. Because we can limit them. We can see what they're playing. With Invasion of Golbakan. Zayatora. Interesting. Let's do this. I want to see. Peeky peeky. What are we doing? Jund? Let's go for the throat. Very cool. Oh, nice. We can do that too. I think we do this as well. Yes, let's do this. And Shakedown Heavy comes next. Okay, they did have Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Cool stuff. You're getting banned next week. So, oh man, probably shouldn't have done that. That's okay though. So I'm gonna take out their I probably should have killed that, but that's okay. They can put their dross down, which is going to be a problem. Or their Shieldred. That's going to be a problem. They put down Shieldred. Okay, cool. Well, okay. Jund Control. This is an interest... Or not Control. Jund something. Do they go for the throat? No, they just do the dross. Okay. And I'm fine with that. That's okay. Yeah, yeah, I think we're dead. They've just got too many big creatures there. Yeah, they just had too many big creatures. That is, you know, that dross is pretty big boy, dropping on turn 4. So that's a pretty big one. Yeah, I couldn't see getting around that. I could not see getting around that. So let's see. See what we get. See what we're up against. A little too slow. That's fine. Just ditch that. And we'll go with Consider. Yeah, we'll take the land. Nope, not that. That. What do they have? Yeah, Archfiend Dross is going bye-bye. Probably should have taken that the first time around. I was just more focused on the... I was just more focused on the immediate threats at hand, which is why I did not. Which is why I took the go for the throat the first time. And they'll go for the throat here. That's okay. Although, why take out my 2/2? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, no worries. Put Atsushi down. Okay. And we'll... That Atsushi will get bigger. We'll cast it. Boom. There's that. Cool. Okay. And we can syncopate whatever comes down next. You know what? I think I'm okay letting that one slide. Because we have a mana form Hellkite. Which is going to be interesting. And I think I'm going to let that one slide again. Because... in this I'm actually not... Do I counter this? No. And the reason is I'm gonna let him take 6. I'm gonna let him take it. I'll take 6. I just don't want them getting card draw. Interesting. Do this. Now they have to... Yeah, they block with the dross. That gives us plenty of treasure tokens to deal with. And I could have sacrificed the light shield array, but yeah, that probably was not the best play there. Okay. Now here we are going to let him draw, because I cannot take another hit. Cannot take another hit. Okay, that's fine. I just want to be able to counter the... I just want to be able to counter the breach. They're doing the math here. And they calculated wrong. Just in case they've got a trick, I'm doing it too. So yeah, now they can attack. They didn't though. Okay, well, that's fine. Joink. Yeah, there we go. Okay, boom. Boom. Okay. Now watch, they'll have another breach. Atali, oh, you're fun. One that special. What'd you hit? Now you hit my invasion of Gobakhan. Okay. Oh, you have an Archfiend. How fun is that? I think you're dead no matter what, though. So, yeah, they're dead. Okay, cool. So we go at least 2 and 2 with this deck today. I would love to go 3 and 1, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Let's see. Do I take anything out? You know what? Here's what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna take out the... Yeah. No, I don't want to take out Dissipate. I don't want to do that. All right, Boomerang. Let's do our rubber match and go from there. I like how in our best of 1 we were able to stabilize against a... we'll keep this. We were able to stabilize against a mono red build, which I was very, very impressed with. Blood Tithe Harvester, huh? Yeah, it dies. Do I want to reveal my Atsushi? No. Cool. There's that. Cool. I might try this deck. Oh, it's a Rigjun deck! Oh, I gotta try this. Thank you, Boomerang, for giving me this great idea. There's your Shakedown Heavy. And now this is gonna come down with... Breach the Multiverse. Holy crud. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a nice little combo build there. And they'll just... Yeah, there's nothing I can really do. Unless I get a Sun. Yeah, oh no, there's no way. Right, good game. We're beat. Alright, let's go to the postmortem. So yeah, that best of three was one that I'd like to forget, I think, but I really do think that this deck here does have a little bit of potential to make some waves. I think it's flexible. I think that it's quirky enough for people to try, and I definitely like the addition of Narset into this because of the fact that she can do some fun stuff. So if you like what you see, if you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a subscribe. To all of those who have served in the American military, to all of those who gave their lives so that we here in America can have the freedoms that we have, I thank you all very much. Until next time, my magic miscreants, may all your draws be godlike, may all your spells hit the board. Risen Dragon is out. Enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day.